KAIZER Chiefs continue to be one of the most discussed clubs in South African football, particularly during the transfer window. Every move, rumor, or statement made by club officials ignites massive interest across the Premier Soccer League. With the club undergoing structural changes in both the technical team and the playing squad, transfer news surrounding amakhosi has dominated sports conversations. One name that has consistently been linked with the club is Ashley Morris, a talented and versatile player who has sparked debates among supporters, analysts, and insiders. Although there has been no official confirmation from KAIZER Chiefs regarding the signing of Morris, reports suggest that the club is monitoring his progress and considering him as a potential addition to strengthen their attacking options. Morris, who has demonstrated impressive pace, creativity, and composure in front of goal, has become one of the most sought-after talents in the domestic league. His performances have not only drawn the attention of the Soweto Giants but also attracted interest from a few rival clubs who are also looking to bolster their squads. Sources close to Naturena indicate that the Chiefs scouting department has identified Morris as a player who could add depth and flair to the current attacking lineup. With the club's desire to play a more dynamic and aggressive style of football under the new technical leadership, players with Morris's profile fit into the broader vision. However, there are also ongoing discussions about whether the club should prioritize more experienced strikers or continue investing in emerging talent, and this has left Morris's situation in a delicate balance. KAIZER Chiefs are currently in the middle of a critical rebuilding phase. Following seasons of underachievement and mounting pressure from supporters, the club is aiming for a reset. This has been evident in the recent appointments within the technical team, including the arrival of head coach Nasreddine Nabi, who brings continental experience and a fresh tactical approach. His influence is expected to play a major role in determining which players are brought into the squad. Nabi has reportedly been closely involved in the discussions about the kind of squad he wants to build, and all transfer activity is now being filtered through a stricter strategic lens than in previous seasons. The need for a consistent goal scorer has become one of the loudest cries from the KAIZER Chiefs fanbase. Last season's campaign saw the team struggle in front of goal, often creating chances but lacking a clinical edge. While Morris has shown moments of brilliance, there are also concerns about whether he is ready to shoulder the pressure that comes with wearing the famous gold and black jersey. The club has a history of great strikers, and whoever comes in is always measured against legends of the past. For a young player like Morris, expectations would be high, and adapting quickly would be critical. Adding another layer to the story is the question of affordability and negotiations. Transfer fees, personal terms, and the willingness of Morris's current club to release him have all been part of the ongoing talks behind the scenes. While KAIZER Chiefs have shown they are willing to invest in players they believe in, they are also being more calculated with their spending. Financial discipline has become more prominent in recent windows, especially as the club looks to avoid some of the expensive mistakes made in the past. Beyond the pitch, the signing of a player like Morris would also signal a shift in the club's long-term vision. Investing in young, versatile players with the potential for resale value is a strategy many top clubs are adopting, and Chiefs may be moving in that direction. If the deal were to happen, Morris would be expected not just to contribute immediately but also to grow into a cornerstone of the team's future plans. His ability to play across several attacking positions makes him an asset in a system that values fluidity and adaptability. The potential arrival of Morris also raises questions about the existing squad members who occupy similar roles. Competition for places would intensify, and some players may find themselves pushed further down the pecking order. This kind of healthy competition is essential for a club aiming to return to the top of South African football, but it must be managed well to maintain morale and unity in the dressing room. Nabi and his technical team would be tasked with balancing youth development and the integration of new signings with the need to deliver immediate results. Amid all the speculation, Morris has remained professional, focusing on his current club duties and avoiding the media spotlight. This has been noted as a positive trait by those watching his progress, showing that he possesses the maturity required to handle the pressure of a potential move to a high-profile club like KAIZER Chiefs. His current form and attitude could play a significant role in whether the club decides to make an official move before the transfer window closes. Fans have taken to social media to express mixed opinions. Some believe Morris could be the missing piece in the puzzle, offering energy, skill, and a goal threat that has been lacking in recent campaigns. Others remain cautious, suggesting that the club needs to sign more established names with proven track records in the league or abroad. This kind of divided opinion is not new to the Kaizer Chiefs environment, and it speaks to the passion and emotional investment the supporters have in every decision the club makes. As the transfer window nears its conclusion, the situation remains fluid. Whether or not Morris ends up at Kaizer Chiefs, his name will likely continue to feature prominently in discussions around the club's transfer strategy. What is certain is that the Chiefs are not taking their recruitment lightly. Each signing is being carefully considered to align with a bigger picture, one that includes restoring the club's reputation, winning trophies, and building a sustainable footballing model that blends experience with youthful potential. The next few weeks will be crucial, not only for Morris but for the club as a whole. Supporters will be watching closely, hoping for signings that excite, uplift, and transform the team's fortunes. If the management decides to pursue the move, they will need to act swiftly and decisively to secure the player and integrate him into pre-season preparations. If not, they must be confident in their alternative targets and communicate that vision clearly to a fanbase hungry for success. Regardless of how this particular story ends, it highlights the high stakes involved in modern football transfers, where every decision can shape a club's trajectory for years to come. Kaizer Chiefs are clearly working behind